Hey guys, it's nerdnic, and I wanted to talk to you about my experience at Flite Fest. One of the really cool things about Flite Fest is the build tents. They had these huge tents that everyone just piled into, brought all their gear, all their planes, and they were building and fixing and hanging out. And it was awesome just to walk around and talk with people and see, the planes that they build and the things that they're working on or the crazy ideas they're coming up with. Something else I got to do while I was there was hang out with Dan Spawnholes. You guys might know him by Spawns on the forums. And he actually hand-built for me one of his Bloody Baron planes. Now this was a pre-production, pre-speed build kit version. He built it at home by himself, put it together and brought it there for me. I got to put some electronics in it. I got to maiden it, do a little interview with him. We did some combat. It was just a great time. It was a really fun plane to fly. And actually, let's go check out some of the footage right now.
Dan, can you say your last name for the record?
Spawnholes.
Spawnholes, since no one can pronounce it right.
Fixer finally got it right.
Did he? Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. So what do you have there, Dan?
This is my design for the Bloody Baron, which was kind of inspired by the FT Bloody Wonder.
Cool. And what's different about this plane compared to the Bloody Wonder?
Basically, this one kind of is completely different. I did one called the Bloody Wonder Mark III, which was just kind of a revision, but mostly what was different on the Mark III Bloody Wonder was the new fuselage design with the double wall to make it a little bit stronger, to maybe survive in combat a little bit better. And then that kind of grew from there. So I basically changed the wing and the tail configuration to make it look like an old World War I fighter.
Cool. And the double fuselage, you've flown this for a while now. Would you say it holds up better just in general too?
Oh, much better. Yeah. And I'm using that. I've basically got 3 different combat planes I designed. They're all kind of on the FT forums and a couple of articles for the Ugly Wonder, the Bloody Wonder Mark III, and the Bloody Baron. The Bloody Baron's the one that's going to be the first community release by Flite Test, followed shortly by Nick's MiG-3. Should be like about a month after the Flite Fest event this year.
Cool. So if I have a Bloody Wonder right now and I love it, is there any reason?
I still need 3 people to help with the parking and guiding down at the entranceway for volunteers. If you appreciate the work that the volunteers have been doing for you so far, the best way to show your appreciation is to join in and volunteer too. Come on up to the hangar and we'll put you to work.
So if I have a Bloody Wonder and I love flying it, is there any reason I shouldn't build this one?
There is an optional rudder configuration. Like the plane you have here, Nick, just has the elevator and ailerons, but you can also add rudder to it. So if you've ever wanted a Bloody Wonder with a rudder, Bloody Baron's the plane for you.
Cool.
And it flies almost exactly the same as the Bloody Wonder and the Ugly Wonder as well.
Awesome. Okay.
Great combat planes. One of the motivations for building this one or designing this one is I fly combat with my brother, my nephew, and my son a lot, and we were always flying Bloody Wonders. And I just wanted something that looked a little different up in the air, so that's why I came up with the Bloody Baron design.
Cool. Thanks, Dan.
Yep, awesome.
Now Flite Fest is kind of known for its huge combats. There'd be hundreds of planes multiple times a day participating in these all-out, last man standing contact combats, and usually they would last 10, 15 minutes at a time, and that was crazy and all, but I really liked the more intimate setting of 4 or 5 planes duking it out. So this was from the first streamer combat I did of the event, and it was just a blast. I had so much fun.
Oh, he's got one trailing. Heads up. Get it back. Yes, I got it! Crazy yellow! Right before he went down, now he's trailing his trophy too. Look at that. Was that you? What happened?
Flying combat was a blast. That was the first time I've ever done streamer combat, and it was really fun. We did a couple rounds. I ended up winning a couple. I crashed a couple. It was just a lot of fun. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to accomplish when I was at Flite Fest, besides getting to meet you guys and hang out with you, was to release my Sonic series planes. I got to prototype the P39 and fly it around and kind of gauge the community's response to it. A lot of you were able to put your hands on it, kind of check it out, and overall the response was great. You guys loved it, you wanted it. Everyone was asking me, when can I get the plans, when can I download them. And I've already released a build video for that. I'm still shooting the content for the release video, so watch out for that here in the near future. But I did get to maiden the plane there and everything, so I have some footage. We'll check that out right now. So I designed the Sonic Series planes around the Mighty Mini power setup and then the really fast Hobby King Fun Fighter power setup. That's what I'm flying here right now, and it's going over 100 miles an hour.
It's whisper quiet.
How quiet it is, right? You barely hear it coming. Really high adrenaline plane, but if you run it on the lighter Mighty Mini setup, it flies real nice.
About half stick.
Yeah, it's really smooth.
So this plane flies really well. This is the Sonic Series. The plans are out right now for the P39 if you want to check that out. Again, I'll have the release video pretty soon. Also, if you want to check out the Bloody Baron, Spawns already has the plans available, or you can wait for the speed build kit to be available here in the near future from Flight Test. So thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time.